Hey everybody, this is Silverzodiac, a member of the Pixel Sharks. I'm just going to go over my recent Civ 5 game that I had with Songhai. I like to think I'm a decent Civ player. I can beat, I can, fairly certain I can beat any Civ on Prince. And then there's a couple I can beat on King, and select few I can beat on Emperor. So I've never played Songhai before. This is my first game with them. I actually uh, won the game several times. This was a fantastic game. I had no idea they were this powerful. Um, so I basically hit the ground running with them. The only thing I really kind of was okay with Songhai was the fact that they have a unique building, which unique buildings are generally pretty powerful. Because unlike unique units, the unique buildings stick with you throughout the game. So you are always getting that bonus. Uh, but yeah, I should be starting a replay here. Um, I of note, so I beat this on military, but also previously, because I was so powerful, I had control of the World Congress. Um, I had the chance to actually become world leader. I intentionally chose not to because I wanted to win on military with them, just because that's what I basically did. Um, and the funny thing is, though, is the turn afterwards, I then got a culture victory. so So that was my score. So here we're gonna start the replay here. Hold on a second. Okay, so this was the start here. As you can see, I have Ethiopia, I have Denmark sharing a continent with me, and then on the other continent, there's actually Assyria, which I actually never met. He got taken out early. Then we have the Ottomans. Here, Germany, France, and Egypt. This continent, it was two continents total, but this, like right there, was mountains. So essentially, it was two separate continents with some shallow water connecting them. So yeah, those two parts were separated. So here we're gonna start this up. Um, Going over some things now. Right away, I got the Great Library. I got gosh, what else did I get? Yeah, so I got the Great Library and was able to. Oh, here I'm. Okay, so here we've got some extra cities right off the bat. So they were going pretty aggressive. Um, and it wasn't that I wasn't going aggressive. I went honor. I believe I went honor to liberty on this one. Um, but because I opened honor first, I was a little bit slower. Even though I was basically just building troops. I built right off the bat. I think this is turn 43. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I was getting towards having bowmen, a couple archers, and warriors. Eventually, I would uh, bring up to swordsmen. I actually had. Okay, so yeah, right here. That's when I knew I had to basically just take out Ethiopia because they were just making a beeline to me, and that was way too close. Like that was essentially going to be my next expansion, and I saw, oh, okay, so France is getting into it, which is really weird because Assyria normally is aggressive. So I've already got. So I got the Great Library and got instantly. So I'm going to pause it here actually because right after I get my third city is when I start the war with Ethiopia. Um, Now I know I've got swordsman now because I got the Great Library and teched ironworking, and I also picked up terracotta army halfway through the war with Ethiopia, which just enabled me to dominate my whole continent. And then yeah, the other continent they're going. So boom, there we go. So those two went off really quickly. But the reason for that is I had one catapult, um, an archer, and a couple. I think I only had one. I think I had a spearman and a swordsman, and then I got terracotta army, which doubles your army. So I just ran over Ethiopia. But unfortunately, when I took Addis, their capital, I didn't realize they had another city up in the north in that garbage terrain. Like literally, they parked a city on tundra next to snow, which is useless. But and over here, I'm noticing France got really aggressive. 4 cities already, and I think they're the ones that actually take out Assyria, which is really surprising. But anyways, we're going to continue. So I go ahead and finish that. Now, my troops are all up in the north, and right around now is where I discover Denmark. And I find a city through an embassy, and I realize, well, all my troops are up here. I can just take them across the water, take out his capital. So I'm pretty sure that's what I do. All of a sudden, he just turns. So boom, there goes 1, 2, and 3. There. So it's just before turn 160. I have completely conquered my continent. Songhai is so powerful. Because while I'm doing this, I'm still going and finding barbarian camps and taking them out. And a lot of the early buildings I can just outright buy in the new cities I'm taking. Well, not the new cities I'm taking. They're obviously puppeted right now because I can't afford courthouses. Courthouses are 600 gold. They're a bit much. But I can easily grab, I think I bought a couple libraries, and so now I'm in build mode. So you just saw there, I just built like 4 cities. A 5th one is on the way, I think. And right about now is also when I discover the other continent, and then France invites me into a war. And so I go ahead and there we go, take out Egypt. Oh yeah, okay. So right about there, and of course my army was all on the coast anyways, because I just finished taking out Denmark. So I just put them on boats and moved them across. Another benefit is all of Songhai's units get the amphibious perk, or promotion for free. So they actually they're not like completely blind on the ocean, which is nice. So I just moved them over, and yeah, you can see what happened. So I mean, you can see how big their capital is. Like they went total culture, and were trying to they had I think 6 wonders, so that was nice. I had them, and I think I only missed out on 2. I'm only missing out on 2 wonders now, so there we go. That ended Egypt. And then France. They invited me to the war with Egypt, so thanks, France. Now I'm right next to you. I don't know how you feel about that. I actually saved France for last, though. So, but then they wanted me to go to war with the Ottomans, so I was like, sure, no problem. The only issue with that is that the Ottomans actually had a navy. And also it got me closer to Germany, which I think, honestly, I took them more seriously than France. Even though we were getting to the point where they had musketeers, I was actually, at this point, had so much tech, I was actually teching past it now. So there they go. And of course, Germany hops on the bandwagon, and right when I'm about to take their last city, Germany does that, which was really annoying. It pretty much sealed the deal. So now I'm at war with Germany. I think I actually caught them spying on me, and I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And of course, France hops on the bandwagon. So now, right about now, is when I actually could have won the game. I had, I mean, the map, it kind of speaks for itself. I had every single wonder, literally every single wonder now. France didn't have a single one. Yeah. I had every city-state as my ally. I had at least 20 times the military. I mean, he had cannons, I had artillery, and bombers, and yeah, at the end there, I actually just ended up even nuking him. So that was like he was done.